This is the ultimate Jason Lives Friday the 13th Part 6 figure from NECA. Jason Lives is my favorite Friday the 13th film, so I'm super stoked to open this bad boy up, but we have one big problem. Jason's mask is missing! Just kidding, it's actually right here, but this does tell me that the packaging has been roughed up a little bit, and not by this guy. Jason, what did those bad Target employees do to you?
Stupid idiot!
Alright, now that I'm certifiably insane, let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. Alright, and of course we have the typical NECA, what would you call this, window display for their figures, and you know what? I really like this. I really like how it looks. I like how it appears as if Jason is lying in rest. He's been put to rest here until that bad boy Tommy Jarvis and his buddy Hawes go and dig him up, and now we have to unleash this masked maniac, Jason Voorhees. Let's see what we have here. Oh, there he is. There is the man, the myth, the legend himself, Jason Voorhees. Oh man, yeah, this can make a cool little display here, man. It's like he's laying in the dirt there. Here we have the Jason tombstone. Very cool, very cool. Nice and thick, sturdy, so that will stand on its own. I like that. Okay, and we have Jason's mask, which has just been floating around. I can't believe they would disrespect you like this, Jason. Those naughty Target employees, dude. Oh man. And there we go. Jason has been unleashed. Check that out. Boom. Out of the grave. Good job, Jason. Good job, Jason. They had to go and dig you up like a fart head, man. Come on, there we go. Alright, let's get his accessories out of here now. Let me put the knife down so I don't cut my fingers off. So this is really cool. It is a piece of the gate, which in the movie Tommy Jarvis yanks off and then uses it to impale Jason, which then of course inadvertently leads to his reanimation a la Frankenstein's monster. And then Jason uses this as a weapon later in the film when he kills the couple in their little bug car. And actually, during filming, he almost killed the actress with this, because when he throws it through the window, or when he rams it through the window, the shape of the window threw off the trajectory of this spike, this wrought iron spike here, and almost hit the actress, thus impaling her. So Jason almost got an unintended kill count there. We have Jason's knife. This is more like a Rambo style survival knife. And then we have Jason's trusty machete. Yeah, check that out. Very shiny. He has a very shiny, brand new machete in this movie. He picks up from the paintballers. I actually wish they had included the paintballer's arm as an accessory, like it was still attached to the machete, just like in the movie. I think that could have been really cool. Obviously, like, I wouldn't leave it on there. I would take it off, but like, you could lay it at Jason's feet or something like that. I think that would have been a nice touch. But either way, nice shiny machete. Looks so shiny it looks like it's wrapped in aluminum foil or something like that. But hey, I will take it. Jason has to have his machete. It's part of the rules. And here we have another one of Jason's hands that they've included. Now this is something for more like the machete, because the base of this appears to be a bit thicker than something like the piece of the gate, or certainly the knife. The knife is very small, so that's just clanky in there and comes right out. So if you do want to change his hand, they give you one of those. I think they could have included more, especially after all of the accessories you got with the Ultimate Friday the 13th Part 7 Jason. They loaded that guy down. Now this one, You know, like I said, the severed arm would have been cool attached to the machete. They could have included something like Martin's broken whiskey bottle, which Jason does use as a murder weapon when he takes care of our poor cemetery caretaker, Martin. They could have included like a bloody bowl of popcorn. That could have been something cool just to display beside of him. I mean, I know he's not going to be able to hold it or carry it, but still. An American Express card, you know, like the one that's floating in the mud puddle or something, or just even, now this is probably going to gross some of you out, like some maggots or worms, because if you remember when Jason crawls out of the grave, man, those are all just falling at his feet, so we could like sprinkle those around his feet, something like that. But hey, man, you know, I love the accessories they did include. These are all really cool. I'm actually surprised that they included the headstone. That's pretty different and pretty rad. You know, we could just place that there at the top of his head. Jason, what's happened to you? We miss you, Jason. And then the Jason figure himself looks absolutely fantastic. I mean, look at this dude. They outdid themselves on this. He even has his little tool belt here. He comes with his sheath for his machete and his survival knife. The head sculpt is great. I mean, this is true to the movie. He has numerous points of articulation. I mean, you can swivel his head around like this. You can turn it. You can point it up and down, whatever. Shake it. Shake it off, Jason. And then in his arms, you know, his shoulders rotate all the way around. He can pivot at his elbows there. His hands can rotate those. His legs, Jason's getting jiggy with it here, man. You know, there's a lot of posability with this figure, and I really appreciate that. And I think the paint job is great. They could have, you know, if they wanted to go overboard with it, they maybe could have included some paint on his shirt here from the paintballers when they panic shoot him. But either way, I think he looks fantastic. Now, of course, I am going to opt to cover that ugly mug up with his mask. And here's something that is different they did with this figure, but once again, it's true to the film. If you look really closely, they have blacked out the eyes in the hockey mask. There's some mesh or something over the eyes. Well, they've actually sealed it. If you check it out from behind, they've sealed his hockey mask there, and that's true to the movie. If you watch the movie the next time, pay attention, and you will see that at no point can you really see Jason's eyes, man. It's just pitch black in there, which is really cool. We got to accessorize our Jason, man, make him look cool as ever, and it is always a struggle not to put the machete in his hand. I mean, it wouldn't be Jason Voorhees without his trusty machete, but we have so many Jason figures. I don't want to put a machete in all of their hands. I want to make them all stand out, like kind of like in the movie. Like, what is something they did in the movie that is specific to that movie? So I am going to sheath the machete here. Yeah, his sheaths actually work. You can put the machete down there. His survival knife also comes with a sheath. We are going to put that in there. And then it has these little leather straps here that go around the handle. Very cool, kind of hold it in there. Like I said, I'm going to try to give him something that is very movie specific. So we are going to put the wrought iron piece of the gate in his hands. How do you like those apples? Okay, and as you can see, I finally got Jason how I want him. Now, this was a damn nightmare to pull off because they did not machine the holes properly in the hands. So this was a very, very tight fit. Just like I have a feeling they did not machine out the machete sheath properly either, so it doesn't sit completely in there. I tried to force it down in there a little bit and ended up scratching his shirt just a tad, but either way, it's totally unnoticeable and I can touch that up. But still, this is amazing. He's got the rod in his hands now. This is exactly how I wanted him. I may... Oh, Jason, you ugly, ugly boy. May actually adjust his hands down just a little bit. and have him looking down like he's about to just, ah! Now his mask doesn't fit too well either, but I think we can deal with that. Okay, there we go. And now it's time for Jason to go to his final resting place, and I think it's fair to say that this figure is so good, he has definitely earned a permanent position on the bookshelf.